Today I'm trying something new. Know what I'm saying? It's the same day. That's not worried about that. But we gonna do secret. Oh, people get their secrets off anonymously. Anonymously. Fuck. I can't say that. Anonymously. There we go. Tell their secrets. I was looking for confessions, but all I kept seeing was people in jail. We're not trying to see that negativity right now. Now I do enough negative reaction videos, so let's. This kind of negative, but you could tell a secret in a positive way, so it's not really. You know what I mean? So let's get into the video, and let's hope it's good. If it's not good, you won't see it. If you see it, we don't know. All right, there we go. Let's get to the part where they start talking.
Hi, my secret
Okay.
is I'm a burstophile. I'm sexually attracted to like stuff like murderers and like serial killers, like fictional or like real life. And like for me, it's like the violence gets me off, and I'm pretty much on the sadistic side. I'm just weird like that, and a lot of it's expressed through my art.
Nah, that's crazy.
Okay, so one time I had this ex that cheated on me with some random girl. I found out who the girl was, started talking to her, and I started dating her as well as the talking to my ex still. And I found out that she had a boyfriend, so I ended up dating him as well. So I ended up dating all three of them at the same time, and they didn't even know.
Nah, that was crazy.
When I was 16, I had a roommate that she spoke English as well, but her mother language was Russian.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the kids in our boarding school spoke Russian as well, including her friends. So they would
Okay.
always come to our room and they would speak Russian to each other and look at me and giggle. I had a feeling they were saying things about
Nah,
me, but I
fuck
wasn't
that.
sure.
Fuck that. Hey, y'all want to, hey, leave the fucking room. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bilingual. Y'all want to sit here and talk shit? Just say it in English. What you scared of? Now I would have been in there going crazy. Cause it's like they just talking and they keep looking at me laughing. What the fuck y'all laughing at? I'm gonna be so, you know what I'm saying? Her situation, like, this is a crazy situation she was in. I don't know what I would
And
be
then
so,
one
I'm like, what
time
is
I
y'all
got
laughing
pink
at?
eye from another kid in school. And every time they came, they would like make gestures to their eyes and look at me and laugh, and I was getting a little upset. So one night,
Upset.
she slept at her friend's room, and I was alone. So I rubbed my face on her pillow a couple
Wow.
of times with the pink eye, hoping
Wow.
she would get it too, and she did eventually. I honestly
Wow.
don't feel that bad about it. They stopped making fun of my pink eye after that, so that's my secret.
Nah, you know they was still talking shit though. They be like, she gave it to me. I know she did.
When I was a little kid, when I was first learning how to clip my toenails, and my mom stopped doing it, and finally learned, I didn't know what it tasted like, a toenail. So the first time I did it, I ate all 10 of my toenails.
That's that's kind of, but it ain't that bad. That ain't that bad.
Sometimes I think that I should have been a man because I'm so
Okay.
dominant. So when I see women, it's like, damn, shorty. If I was a man, I would have told her ass up.
We need something interesting. We need
In
something.
2009, I probably was the only one of my friends to buy Justin Bieber's album, but it was worth it.
Okay, so my secret is just about every time I'm in an elevator by myself, without
Okay.
fail, I'll pretend like I'm opening and closing the doors using my mind, kind of like the Force. And I'm also making the elevator go up and down.
These ain't that
using my mind
bad
as well.
though.
That's my secret.
These ain't that bad. We need something like.
I feel like one secret I do have would be that I'm kind of afraid of rejection. I can give an example of this too. Anytime I would shoot my shot with a beautiful woman or a companion, It would be like either three reasons why they would say no. Either they don't feel the same way, they feel like I'm more of a friend to them, and they don't really want to lose that relationship, or it's because they just see me like a brother. And I kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's just like,
That boy is like 14.
I have commitment issues. Very scared of marriage. I don't trust nobody. I feel like everyone's out for self. Mainly because I grew up a sad nigga, and I seen what's been done to a lot of males. I don't want it done to me.
People think I'm a really happy person and that I have my life together. But I actually really struggle to get out of bed every morning, and
see, now
I
this
have
is
to
crazy.
tell
See, this
myself
some deep
that
shit
it'll
right
be
here.
okay, otherwise I won't leave my apartment for days at a time. So it's not always what you see.
Okay. Whoever know her,
I don't want to tell somebody this, bro.
whoever know her by the back of her, you know what I'm saying? Go get the lady a hug. She needs a hug. She needs something.
When I went to boot camp, my girlfriend, well, it was my girlfriend, she sent me a letter and broke up with me. But I ain't crying for nobody in a barracks. But when I went to sleep, I cried myself to sleep. Above.
I sometimes pretend to be afraid of horror films because I don't know, sometimes I just want to be held by my boyfriend, but I'm really not scared because I really love horror films.
I mean, that's not bad either. Shit almost scared me, though.
I thought I was going to kill myself 5 years ago, so I didn't make a plan for my future, and now I don't know what I'm doing.
Whoa. That was just crazy and straight to the point. Find this lady, give her a hug.
So one time when I was maybe 5 or 6, I was in the grocery store with my mom, and we were at the cash register, and I stole a pack of Hubba Bubba bubble gum, and I got home, and I felt so deeply guilty for having stolen that it sat in the drawer of my bathroom for years and years and years, and I never ate it. And then like a couple of years ago, I finally threw it out, and I could never bring myself to eat it because I felt so guilty.
Hey, I don't know where she got that from, but when I was younger, it wasn't none of that remorse stuff.
So
man.
My secret is basically I got locked up for a domestic that I didn't do. So what happened was an argument had happened. I wasn't from this particular town. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go because I really don't like confrontation. So as I was trying to leave, this person was kind of throwing stuff, and pretty much I didn't fight or not whatnot. But I seen that it was going too far past words. So I called the cops for my protection.
And you got arrested.
And I finally found a way to get outside, and I waited on the cops. Again, I wasn't from this particular area. I am from Chicago. And whew,
you got arrested. Don't tell me you got arrested.
The gentleman barely questioned me. I actually did have red marks on my neck and everything. The next thing I know, another cop had showed up. They asked for my ID. Next thing I know, I'm getting handcuffed. The guy didn't even tell me what I was getting handcuffed for.
How you call the police
like,
and you get handcuffed?
I got PTSD, so I'm sitting here like, why am I getting locked up? I called you guys for my protection. I just wanted to walk away, grab my belongings. I've never been locked up. I've never been in trouble. Come to find out from other people that live in this particular area, this particular city, that if you look a certain way and you're from Chicago, you get looked at different. Too many people view Chicago as being bad if you're dressed in an urban manner. Like, they judge the book before getting to know you. So unfortunately, I was locked up for 3 days. Had a lot of nightmares, got through it. Everything was dropped. I was cleared. The judge even apologized to me. It's messed up though, because I grew up on when you in trouble, call the cops. Now I think differently. And the sad part is I know all cops ain't bad. But this is my secret. I got out of it, and I got out of it because I chose positivity and I chose to go.
3 days. I mean, spending a single day in jail, I'm pretty sure it's not good. But like 3 days, yeah, nightmares for 3 days. Okay.
Go forward.
We're not here
and
to
not
judge.
backwards.
We're not here to judge. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't her fault. She tried to de-escalate the
I found
situation.
out that slavery still exists. We are told that it doesn't. It is most times shunned away from. It is avoided. The fact that it being mentioned is ridiculed, but it actually still exists through the prison system. I unfortunately became a victim of a pen myself for 3.5 years for an event that never took place.
So
and
you got
I
framed too.
depended on the system, trusted the system in order to find the truth and deal with the truth. And unfortunately, I was put back in a position to be made a slave again. We think that it has stopped because there's no more cotton fields. We think that it has stopped because no one's hanging from trees. We think that it stopped because there's no more ropes or nooses being made. We think that it stopped because there's no one wearing hoods, the same Klansmen or anything of that nature. But it's actually now with a pen and a sail that has made slavery continue without the usual, the evident that will cause us to see it clearly. I was arrested and put in jail, incarcerated, for a crime that I allegedly committed. Caused me to be sitting in jail for 3 years and 3 months.
3 years.
Begging for trial, no evidence.
He had it way
the only
worse.
thing that they can come up with after 3.5 years was a picture of a finger with a scratch on it with no scantron and no other evidence to find me guilty of something so I wouldn't walk away with nothing. As again, I came up in the urban area. I was taught to watch out for gunmen, for rapists, for thieves, for murderers. I was never taught to watch the pen. As of today, I learned the power of the pen and the ones who use it.
No, hey, I'm not. If it's another one, I'm sorry. That's a good way to end off the video. That's how I'm ending off this video, because, man, he just spent time for 3 years. 3 years versus 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking your 3 days. Your 3 days was probably very traumatizing. I'm sorry. Let me stop bringing it up. But 3 years and 3 months, bro, that's crazy. And the all they had was one picture, and they knew they was gonna get sued, so they used that picture so he ain't get nothing. That's absolutely absurd, you know. But I thought this was gonna be something else. Like, I'm in the video. I don't know what to say.
Name my new stick trees, yeah. Pointing at niggas, she gon' eat 'em. We on that wherever we see 'em. Tell your bitch to stay on my DM. You lame, I don't wanna be 'em.